Ladies and gentlemen, Warriors Way 9 continues with bout number 10. Fighting out of the blue corner, El Gringo, Anthonie, Trejo. And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent fighting out of the red corner, Sayadi.
Yo, the world is mine.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to bout number 10 of the evening. This bout brought to you by Harley Heaven. The only place to grab your Harley Davidsons at Harley Heaven. 3 by 2 minute rounds, full tie rules in the junior welterweight division. Your referee in charge of this contest, Chris Anderson. Firstly, fighting out of the blue corner, trained out of the Young Bulls gym, wearing black tie shorts with white riding, official weight 63.6 kilograms. He's representing Doveton, ladies and gentlemen, El Gringo, Anthonie Trejo. His opponent fighting out of the red corner, trained out of the VT1 Academy. Official weight 63.9 kilograms, wearing white shorts with white riding. He is the Aftermath champion, 17 fights with 12 wins. Representing Lane Cove, ladies and gentlemen, Sayadi.
I can remember what we said before, boys. Take yourself at all time, listen to me at all time, nice and clean. Yeah? Good luck, wait for the bell. Go back to the corner.
Bout number 10 of the evening, first interstate contest, Victoria versus New South Wales. Fighting out of the blue corner, trained by Laos Tui, El Gringo, Anthonie Trejo. The only fighter in Victoria to put his hand up to fight this man out of the red corner. A regular now on Warriors Way. From New South Wales, Sayadi, trained by Dylan Resnikov out of the VT1 gym. The man that has absolutely made his mark and stamped his authority here at Shopping Town Hotel in Doncaster.
100%, Johnny. I remember commentating his first fight down here at the Doncaster Shopping Town Hotel with your good self in that 4-man eliminator where he just absolutely dominated his 2 opponents in that style of fashion with the overhand right. Well, I tell you, for a kid who's only 64 kilos, this guy possesses a right hand of a Mike Tyson style heavyweight.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw him 2 devastating knockouts in the 4-man eliminator here. But, this bout proudly brought to you by Harley Heaven. So hang on to your seats, do not blink.
Can't say enough good things about Harley Heaven. They've just really got behind Warriors Way. You know, they've got the Harleys out the front, as we see El Gringo trying to, really have a crack and go Spider-Man style on Sayadi, but he's not going to have any of that. Throwing him into the blue corner.
So El Gringo in the longer black shorts, once again trying to climb up Sayadi. Sayadi in the shorter black trunks with a bit of silver and VT1 emblazoned across the front.
I will say though, full credit to Anthonie Trejo. Anthonie Trejo. I've actually watched him fight once before. He took a pro boxing fight on a day's notice at one of Peter Hutton's shows, and he went the distance with his opponent. Full credit to him, and as he said before, he's the only man who had the guts to step up against this guy, Sayadi. Eden, who is really now starting to cut his teeth on the Warriors Way show and become a massive fan favourite down here.
Absolutely, and unfortunately for Eden, he's going to find it harder and harder to get opponents because he's just unstoppable here in Victoria at the moment.
He's just absolutely torn through the Victorian lightweight ranks as he's just trying to find that mark with those bombing hands that he possesses. He's going to find El Gringo an awkward fight, and you'll find sometimes, Johnny, for a fighter that fights clean like Sayadi, they sometimes find it difficult fighting against an unorthodox fighter like El Gringo as we come to the end of round number 1.
Seconds out, please. And when you do your elbow, don't do up and down, north to south, yeah? You know that rule, yeah?
As we begin this second round of bout number 10 here at Warriors Way, number 9, proudly brought to you by Harley Heaven, between El Gringo, Anthonie, Trejo, and Eden Sayadi. As Anthonie Trejo unloading 1, 2, 3, 5
crossing elbows.
Oh.
So, got a word of warning from referee Chris Anderson about the climb-up style and looking to bring the elbow down on the cranium of Eden Sayadi, but Anthonie just shook his head and thought, oh, well, I'm just going to go in and try and knock him out with elbows.
This one's only 3 rounds set for this one. It is under full tie rules, so the boys are going to have to get in there and work hard. I mean, I definitely saw that first round going the way of Eden Sayadi, but tell you what, El Gringo, Anthonie Trejo is coming out all guns blazing in this second round.
You've got the dreadlocks flying all around centre ring at the moment from El Gringo. He's not letting Eden settle into any sort of pattern whatsoever, and all credit to El Gringo. He keeps ducking underneath that big right hand of Eden Sayadi.
Definitely something to keep watch out for. All the dreadlocks in the world aren't going to soften up a shot from that big right hand of Eden Sayadi.
So attempted Superman punch from Eden.
Oh, the crowd really starting to get behind this one. They always love the underdog, Anthonie Trejo. He's just a guy who gets in and has a crack. I think he's starting to frustrate Eden Sayadi a little bit. As I said before, Eden, a very clean, very technically sound Muay Thai fighter. Anthonie Trejo, well, he'll just throw everything, including the kitchen sink at you.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's frustrating Eden Sayadi at the moment.
As we see him pumping up the crowd, he wants the crowd to, if you can't win the fight, win the crowd. But I tell you what, El Gringo, you are in this fight, son.
Attempted round kick from Eden Sayadi, just misses the mark.
You know, one thing I always love about when any young Bulls fighter gets in the gym is the corner man. Laos Tui, look at him up there in the blue corner. They want the crowd behind him. They're in this fight. We're going to a third and final round.
That one away for the blue corner.
Good round, touch glove, yeah?
Johnny Cab, we're coming into a third and final round of this fight. I've definitely got this one round apiece. This is only a 3-round fight. Who wants it more? I'll tell you what.
El Gringo, Anthonie Trejo in the long black shorts, trying to do a number on Eden Sayadi here.
This would be a huge upset if El Gringo's right. We get splashed in, fighters sweating our commentary position. If Eden Sayadi can't, you know, work out the awkwardness of El Gringo, and El Gringo gets the upset here, this is going to be a massive upset win.
This could be the upset of all Warriors ways, but the...
Oh, nice spinning elbow attempt there by El Gringo, Anthonie Trejo, fighting out of the blue corner. You'll never get a more animated cornerman than Laos Tui in the corner. They got everyone up in there. They basically want the crowd in the corner.
This could be a huge upset. El Gringo coming in this bout with everything to gain and nothing to lose. As we said, Jono, it was very difficult to match Eden Sayadi.
Final 60 seconds.
I tell you what, if Anthonie Trejo pulls this one off, my hat goes off to his son as he calls him on. They want a box on. We want a stouch. Give the crowd what they want, son. Oh, Eden Sayadi looking for that big bomb.
Yeah, Trejo manages to evade that big right hand. He's done that so far for almost all of this bout. And it's a bit of cat and mouse now over in the blue corner. He flicks back the dreadlocks. Oh, Harley Heaven, you must be happy.
Look at him stick the mouth guard out. He wants him. Come on, son. That might be a bit dangerous calling on Eden Sayadi, but he wants to make a fight of this. They're engaging the crowd. Laos Tui going ballistic. Eden Sayadi, you're going to have to swing for the fences, son. Push kick to the face. It's all happening at Warriors Way 9.
Oh, Sayadi must be thinking, what do I got to do?
Oh, nice! Stiff left-right combination. Bad boy, swing for the fences. Elbow, 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 elbow. Oh, listen to this crowd, Johnny Cab.
Oh, wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bingo Anthonie Trejo.
Well, there you go. Look, Eden Sayadi looks filthy. They're dancing in center ring. The crowd is on its feet.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we've gone to the judges' scorecards. We have a split points decision. Your winner, blue corner,
well.
Gringo.
Split points.
I love seeing it upset, Johnny Cab. I love the the underdogs! Go the underdog! Go you good thing, Anthony Trejo!
Just amazing. Anthony Trejo, the only fighter with the kahunas to take on Eden Sayadi, and he took the fight and he got the victory.
The first time Eden Sayadi has come to Melbourne and knocked someone out. As I see the hammer Mark Cassidy walk behind me, do I smell a rematch?
Oh, who knows? But big thank you to Harley Heaven.
Step up for you taking on a fighter like Eden Sayadi. You fought tonight like I've never seen you fight before, mate. You were throwing it all. I've never seen your trainer, Leos, so excited at ringside. How do you feel, mate?
I feel wonderful. I could keep going, you know. I've never been this fit in my life, and thanks to Eden for like letting me take this step up, you know. Like, not many people say, oh, yep, we'll take on this nobody. And I'm very thankful and grateful. Thanks to Mark, Laos, and Albert Xavier made me run to cut weight. And trust me, I hate cutting weight. Rob for coming here, and all the other clubs. Oh, yeah, I'm very thankful. My mum, my girlfriend who puts up with all my shit.
1 second, before you go ahead, I saw your mum in here earlier. Your mum actually ran in here and lifted you up above her head. That was pretty impressive.
My mum is one of the most beautiful people you guys ever meet. I'm probably tough because of her. You don't understand what I went through in childhood with her. If you guys understood, you'd understand why I do this sport.
If we had another 25 minutes, we'd love to hear about it. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, El Gringo, Anthonie Trejo. Eden, you're a Warriors Way favourite. Mark wanted you on his show. He was finding it hard to get you an opponent. You fought someone who'd never seen fight before in Anthonie Trejo, a guy who's very unorthodox in his style. You look like you had trouble with finding your rhythm in this fight today.
Yeah, I just want to say thanks for Anthonie. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have a fight tonight. That just wasn't me. I didn't switch on. No excuses. He was a better man tonight. I want to say thanks to Hammer for having me on the show. And you guys are awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, very gracious in defeat, Eden Sayadi.